Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is G and I'm funkin' hungry. In this video we're gonna try Kitkat, and this one is the Milky bar. Remember the Milky bar kid? What happened to the Milky bar kid? Did the world go so woke that it got rid of the Milky bar kid? Damn. Anyway, I'll leave the nutrition information on screen for you, and I'll leave the ingredients on screen for you if you want to pause and go through that. But like always, we'll go through the basic ingredients. So this has full milk powder, 24%, contains milk, wheat, gluten, soy, may contain tree nuts. Product contains 76% Milky bar, white chocolate, and 24% wafer fingers. Anyway, let's bust this open and have a look. I love me a good Kitkat, to be honest. They're the most superior when it comes to the wafers. I definitely prefer this than, you know, Cadbury Breakaway or whatever. This one is a little bit busted up. We have a little bit of a corner here. But you can see how chunky that piece of chocolate is on this. This chocolate's just falling apart. Maybe the Milky Bar kid's been here with his whip lasso or whatever, trying to round it up. But I guess this does help to show you that it's got the wafer going through it. If you haven't had a Kitkat, where have you been your whole life? Go and get a Kitkat. Okay, so enough fooling around, cowboys and cowgirls. I'm looking forward to this one. So let's bust it apart and give it a taste. Gotta love Kitkats. It just breaks apart so easy. You know, it's like it already has the ridges and the pieces set out for you, so you don't have to worry about, you know, busting it apart, even though it's, you know, look like it's seen better days. Cheers. That is funkin' delicious. You know, I really love the wafer. The wafer is a really lovely flavour. Sometimes you associate wafer just being, you know, a bit of a texture situation. You know, you don't really associate it, but it definitely has a flavour which adds to the Kitkat experience. It's the only part of the Kitkat that always keeps them tasting similar, the wafer. But yeah, that white chocolate is really creamy. It is quite rich. But the wafer does help it to not be a one-hit wonder. You know, like Psy, Gangnam Style or whatever. Whatever happened to him? I'm sure he's still around. Anyway, cheers, Psy. White chocolate makes it a little bit more delicate than, you know, the milk chocolate variation or even the dark chocolate variation. You know, it is a little bit more subtle. It is fairly creamy and milky, but it really works. I guess that's why they call it Milky Bar. Rating for Kitkat Milky Bar, I'm going to have to give that, a solid 9 out of 10. You know, it does what it says. It's actually really nice. I did go into this expecting it to be pretty nice because, you know, when you see Kitkat, you normally associate Kitkat with, if you like Kitkat, I guess, you normally associate Kitkat with being a fairly good product. You know, sometimes, like all these companies, they come out with some crazy ideas or some crazy combinations, but lately they seem to be on the money. They seem to be collaborating with some, you know, decent brands. And it's good to see Milky Bar coming back. You know, that was like the quiet kid in the corner. Lately he's found his voice and I, you know, see it around a little bit more. Yeah, it's definitely a great collab having Milky Bar and Kitkat together. You know, sometimes you wonder why these collabs haven't happened before. They probably have, you know, in different countries or whatever. I didn't like white chocolate as much as a kid. You know, I'd have it. I'd eat it if someone gave it to me or whatever, but I wouldn't go out of my way to buy it. And I wasn't really a huge fan. But I don't know what it is. As I'm getting older, you know, a lot of old people seem to like dark chocolate. It's like, yeah, I like wine and I like my dark chocolate. I like to be bitter and eat my bitter chocolate. And, you know, sit there grumbling as I eat my dark chocolate. You know, raising my fist to the children on my lawn. Get off my lawn. But as I'm getting older, maybe it's just me, I'm starting to like white chocolate a bit more. You know, I do like all the different chocolate. I'm a bit of a chocoholic, I guess. Hence me doing these reviews as an excuse to eat them and try them. Yeah, white chocolate is doing quite well these days. You know, we've got white Snickers, we got white Twix, we got, you know, almost everything white. Sorry. And my price rating for this is $5.50 if you get it full price. So yeah, make sure that you get it when it's like $3.80 or whatever on special. Have a look around because yeah, everyone's struggling. Things are tough all over really. So I wouldn't expect people to rush out and spend, unless you've got money, unless you're used to spending your money on this sort of stuff, go out and grab a block, especially if you like Milky Bar, white chocolate or Kit Kat. You're going to love this one. If you don't like any of them, then you're definitely not going to like it. So my price rating, I'm going to have to give that a 4 out of 10 for full price. Obviously, again, if you can get it on a special, that would bump up the price rating, but I have to give the price rating of what it is at full price. But let me know if you've tried Kit Kat, Milky Bar, Milky Bar Kid, because I'd love to hear if you agree or disagree. Do you think it's okay? Do you think it's average? Let me know in the comments below. But I hope you enjoyed this video. This is G from Phunken Hungry, and I'll catch you next time, Milky Bar Kids. Cheers.